I'm live now. I think I'm live now. Now I just need to get Divergent up and running. Testing Divergent, okay. So that's good. So okay. I think I'm live everywhere now. Hi, welcome America. I hope you're well. I attempted to, while I was trying to get online and streaming on YouTube, I thought I just want to see if I can find a place to be a buyer on on the Dow index. And actually, you probably need to see it on a. So, do you see that? Do you see this this first retracement here? I just tried to be a buyer below prior bar low. So my fill is at 79 and the old low is 81. It's just me trying to, you can't really see it very well on a 5-minute chart, but you can certainly see it on a 1-minute chart. So apologies that I just in the struggle of trying to get the YouTube dialed in. Also, I actually added to my FTSE position earlier today and I lost 26 points on it and again small in the same size. So yeah, I have just tried to do a little bit behind the scenes and it looks like that Dow is just running away from me now. The DAX index this morning, you had a school run that set up here, short, but I don't know if you can see this, but this takes place outside of the trading range. So here's the roughly the overnight range, and that takes place outside the trading range. I didn't trade it here this morning. I wasn't feeling my best, but I would have bought it right there, and so I would almost certainly have been stopped out because it went from 23,069 all the way down to 23,000, and my stop loss is usually 70 points, so I would absolutely have been stopped out. While those who just do normal school run, well, they would have been happy. But that's the whole point of the overnight range. However, I would like to point out that that's the second time that a Monday has presented a failure of the ante. And that's interesting to note. Anyway, we're coming up to the first 15-minute bar. And I hope it's not too confusing that I have a tiny position. Maybe I should just close that. But I just tried to find a place. I thought, okay, this could be an interesting place. In this case, it was sort of a buying and a retracement. So that's what my account is looking like right now. But I haven't done very much today. Just been doing some doing some admin and just answering emails. So let's see what we can make of it today. It'll be interesting to be a buyer in the FTSE and the DAX again. If you look at the Dow Jones Index, and on my software you press this button here, you'll see where we closed. So not only do we have a gap up, but we have a continuation. If you look at the daily chart, you'll see that this is like a runaway gap. We're trading above the high of last week. So new highs in the Nasdaq, trading well above the overnight range. I'm gonna add to my Nasdaq trade If I look at the 1 minute chart, I'm just trying to find a nice place. And the same in the Dow. Although the 1 minute chart is suggesting a trading range already, but then perhaps being a buyer down here at 420. I'm sorry about this morning. I didn't have a very good night. I am concerned about my hospital appointment later this week. The lines you're seeing here is from my software. That's the advanced school run. Traditional school run will come up in about 10 minutes. So the astute observers of you will see that Thursday's high was not breached by Friday's high. However, when we are now trading above the Thursday high, my experience tells me that you will generally be positive, and it probably won't be until tomorrow or Wednesday that we'll see these lows being tested, if at all. So I'm leaning more towards the bullish side than the bearish side today. On my big account, I was trading the DAX, and I shorted the DAX up here at 74. And I stopped myself up about here. I lost about 40 points on it. That was quite expensive. It was just I couldn't really see why there would be a significant low. Now I can see this low here at 808. couldn't really see why that would be a particular place for the market to reverse. But so far it has, and well, I was on the wrong side of it, and I thought better get out of this in case it decides to do a complete turnaround. I could be a buyer of the DAX down here at 85. I'm going to put an order in at 82. I'm not really in the chit-chat mode today. Mood. So forgive me, I'm a little quiet. It was a good thinking in the DAX, but I put my order at 82 and it only went as low as 87, which was just below the two previous bar lows at 93 and 94. I put my order just below this low here. As you can see, I'm running on a 1 minute chart in the Nasdaq, and I'm still not really being given an opportunity to go long more than I already am. That was a bloody good entry. Didn't really mean to have such a big winner executed just outside of. It just happened while I was waiting. You can see the execution time, 13:38. Right there. That's just my attempt to being a buyer below prior bar low in what I think is a strong uptrend. Man, that entry is one for the history books, isn't it? The low is 74 and my fill is 79. It's not bad. Look at me being all showy off. Sorry. Not really my scene. Ducks. coming up to school run. I'm adding to my Dow here. I'm adding to my Nasdaq here. In the Nasdaq, I was just trying to be a buyer below. You see this bar here has a low at 20,111. I just tried to be a buyer below it. Right there. I might buy the Dow again here below 462. I'm gonna add to my Nasdaq here. Pushing the boundaries a little bit. Ah, bollocks. Really wanted to get a fill at 55. It only went 59. Right. I'm just gonna add in the Dow at market. The Nasdaq is now losing me. Shame. I'm gonna take my loss in the Nasdaq. I'm losing £50 now. Damn. Dow's looking better. Why couldn't the Nasdaq have done that? So that was the Dow triggering a school run. I'm going to take profit here. Closing for about 180 odd points. Oh, Nasdaq, that was a good trade, and then you turned sour on me. I'm going to delete my DAX order. It was a good idea. Now 60 points higher. Gotta remove that order as well. The reason why I took profit in the Dow was because we went above the old high. And in such a big up move, you tend to see profit taking above prior bar highs. Doesn't mean that I'm no longer bullish, but it seemed to be a good profit objective. I got out. I don't know where I got out, but it was somewhere around here. So someone asked me, why did I close Dow? Because we went above the 15-minute high. Ah, Nasdaq, you fucker. It was just a bit of a sell vacuum. But I was 300%, so couldn't let that position run out of control. That's the risk you do undertake when you add to your winners. Just bear with me for 1 minute. I was hoping that the Nasdaq would give me a buying opportunity, but so far I'm just waiting. So I stopped myself out pretty much at the lows. This wouldn't have been an issue if I had traded smaller or not added, but I did. And that's the name of the game. Someone is saying, why am I trading the cash instead of future? Well, I trade this broker here because you see this spread here, 0.9 in the Nasdaq and 1.5. They're fixed. They never change. In hours, they never change. And when I execute a trade, I don't pay commission. And so if you compare a product like this called CFDs to futures, CFDs is a superior product. Salvadorini, if you can hear me. I'm not ungrateful for my Dow loot, but I kind of wish I had had an opportunity to ride that Nasdaq. Bugger. I'm thinking a long position here. Here's school run long, but we have an inside bar. We're trading now above the inside bar high. We have just touched, but I think we just need to try and be buyers in the Dow and the Nasdaq. Did you know that the science of eyes is called ophthalmology? I didn't know that. So I'm seeing an ophthalmology specialist. Ugh. Don't like that. Oops, sorry about that. I think I just pressed the wrong button in OBS. Generally in a market like this, you can almost buy for any reason. You just go, yeah, retracement, I'll buy. I try to be a little more sophisticated about it, but in a strong trend like this, you can almost buy for any reason. I posted a video of weekend review yesterday, but it wasn't very good. I haven't deleted it yet, but I think I will. I just thought that I was mumbling away and didn't really make any sense. All right, so stand by for a long position in the Nasdaq. Buying the Nasdaq here. Buying the Dow here. These are the days that I love to scalp the market. So closing here on a double top in the Dow. And in the Nasdaq. Just, I know it's not very big, but it's just 16 points. It's more the principle of it that I was trying to illustrate rather than, oh, let's take a position. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as much as I would love to sit here and scalp singles with you for the next 5 hours, I don't. I hope you got something out of it today, even if I had some issues getting OBS to stream my YouTube channel. So I'm going to continue with my research. I lost money in the DAX this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be much more perky tomorrow than I am today. So look after yourself, stay strong. I'm just going to go through the account. No open orders, no new open positions. And the account is just sneaking past the 21,000 again. I closed it, I think it was 20,935 on Friday. So I've added a little bit today. Look after yourself, stay strong, and please don't read in too much into my lack of enthusiasm today. Just was one of those days. And I'm glad I didn't trade this morning. It was the right decision to make. Take care. Stay strong. See you. Bye-bye.